Hey VC, Trevor back with another flat round and spun. This is going to be a different video because this is actually going to be a concert review. Last weekend, March 5th, I went to my first live show in over 2 years. It was for the Circle Jerks, Adolescents, and Negative Approach. They were playing at the Showbox in Seattle in the Soto area, which is south of downtown, because there's two show boxes, and this is the bigger of the two. This was the Circle Jerks' first tour in over 15 years, I guess. Yeah, and it was great to be back amongst people, back to get your face blown off by amplifiers. It was awesome. Great classic punk rock lineup there. First up was Negative Approach. Their drummer, John, he's an old friend of mine. I've known him for the better part of 30 years from the Detroit scene. It was awesome to see him. I didn't get to really talk to him until pretty much after the show. I was, and in between Circle Jerks blocks, as they put it, but we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, Negative Approach was great as always. It seemed like John Brannon, the vocalist, screamer, shouter, the man with the scowl, compared to other times I've seen him, he seemed to be really enunciating his lyrics a lot better than I've seen him at previous shows. And the crowd was going off. It might have been the first show for a lot of people, so they were all just pent up, and the crowd was getting into it. Really liked it. I stood up in the back. I'm 51. I can't get injured in the pit and try to explain at work that I was trying to act like I was 18 again. So I am gonna do some little editing here. I took some video of the show. The set list was great. A lot of it was from their two releases, which was their self-titled 7-inch and their one single LP called High Down, all of that. They did do I Got It Right from the Stooges, and I want to say a Sham 69 song. I'm not for sure. But yeah, it was great. So through the magic of editing, we go to Negative Approach Live.
Sick as all, bitch!
how was that, boys and girls? You enjoy that? So yeah, they were great. Adolescents were on next. I mean, I've known of Adolescents for decades. I just never really listened to them or got into them. I listened to their one, I think it's a self-titled album, the blue cover with just saying Adolescents on it. I've listened to that a few times, and you know, it's good, but I did find them live to be a lot better, heavier. You know me, I like the heavy stuff. They were really cool. Tony Cadena, the singer, he was masked up the whole time, or you know, had you know, the cloth thing going on, which is fine. You know, if that makes him feel comfortable, you know, cool on him. At least he's out there doing his thing. I didn't catch any video of them. I was basically just watching. But and I don't know any titles of their songs or anything, but they were really good. I did like how they still keeping it out. I don't even know how much of the band is original or whatever. I just know that Tony was up there, but they were great. And then next was the much anticipated Circle Jerks coming up, and they were really cool. Really cool. I've only caught them once at a Warped Tour in 2003, and you know, it was, you know, short set, and I think I was milling around, and you know, there's some other people I was hanging out with, so they were kind of like a background type thing. But actually seeing them and paying attention to the show, it was really cool. And you know, did classic songs from, you know, Group Sex and Wild in the Streets and Golden Shower of Hits, and I'm trying to think of the other ones, but great set list. Keith, of course, engaging with the crowd, and it was really cool. So I will give you a short sample of their set, of their intro. Got like the first couple songs there, so I will shoot it over to the Circle Jerks.
We enjoy Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass, who are not from Tijuana, they're from Southern California, is because at one time we were actually going to sign with Herb Albert's record label, A&M. But because we're like a D team, E team, we're not even C or B, we're not even Farm League, so we just didn't stand a chance to be out on tour with the Go-Go's and the IRS label people and the Police and Peter Frampton. Just a little bit of history, just a little bit of Southern California history for you before we get started. Now what I would like to do is introduce the guys in the band. This is Xander and Greg. I'm Keith. And we have a new drummer, and his name is The. And this is when you come up to him and you want to introduce yourselves to him. You say, Mr. The Joey C. Anyways, now that we got all of that out of the way, we're the Circle Jerks.
were great. Loved it. It was awesome. And now, I know you must be asking, Trev, did you get merch? I rarely ever leave a show empty-handed. Rarely. So, I did spend a little bit on this show. Not a ton, but, you know, got some stuff. From Negative Approach, I didn't buy a shirt because out of my sizes, they didn't have anything. And John, my buddy, he said that they had a shirt of the album Tied Down, which is a green. Actually, I'll show it to you right now. It looks like that. So they had a green shirt of this, and I really wanted that, but they ran out. They didn't have any of them. So they're coming back around in July, and I'm hoping that they have a reprint of that. I might even PayPal them ahead of time. It's like, I want one of those shirts. Save one for me. I'll pay for you ahead of time. But anyway, I did get from them. I missed out on this on Record Store Day, and he happened to have a couple copies from Record Store Day, the Tied Down demos. The store I went to in Tacoma never even got this in. So I was kind of bummed about that, but he had a couple copies of this. Along with standard black, but of course I want the Record Store Day one. With a cool green vinyl. Classic picture in the back. Detroit hardcore. There you go. I'm trying to think of who said. Someone from Agnostic Front said, I can't remember if it was Roger Merritt or Vinny Stigma, saying that New York hardcore started in Detroit. Yeah, but this is cool. I got to listen to it. A lot of it sounds like it was outtakes from the Tied Down album. So, and then there's some that sound really like a demo. Like the song Tied Down sound like it was a demo. Everything else sound like outtakes from the recording sessions of the album Tied Down. But still, great to have in the collection. Little alternate versions of stuff. So, from the Circle Jerks, I got, because I need another hoodie. That's a joke. I have way too many hoodies. This one with just the Circle Jerks logo, and it's got the little thrashing dude on both sleeves, and then the classic thrashing dude on the back. I'm going camping this weekend. I'll probably bring this with me. And then the other thing I got was, I don't have many long sleeves. And I really don't have any white long sleeves. I asked my daughter to pick a couple, and she chose this one. This is for the West Coast tour. It's like the updated Thrashing Dude West Coast. I asked for an extra large, and it does say it's an extra large. But this looks like it's like a 2X, so I'm going to be swimming in this thing, which is fine. I didn't want to get a large and find it too tight, because then that'd be embarrassing. But on the sleeve, I haven't even worn this yet. On the sleeve, it's got Circle Jerks logo going down it. You can see that. And then also, kind of cool, Adolescents and Negative Approach on the sleeve. And then on this sleeve, this is kind of unusual, because there's nothing on the back of this. It's got all the dates on there. So there's mine right there, Seattle. Yeah, that's weird. Portland's on top there. So yeah, that's the reason why I didn't get that Tied Down shirt, because it's towards the end of the tour, and they just ran out, and you know they couldn't. It'd be kind of pointless to get more. So anyway. Again, they're going to be coming back around. Circle Jerks, Negative Approach, and instead of Adolescents, it's going to be 7 seconds in that middle slot. And they're going to be up the street at the other showbox called the Showbox Market, because it's across the street from the world famous Pike Place Market. I was telling John that, yeah, there's, compared to the Showbox, where there's barely anything to eat around there, that time they're going to have a plethora of places to eat, because Pike Place, name it, they have it there pretty much. So looking forward to it. I'm going to try to get up there really early. Maybe him and I can, or the band can go grab dinner. I know he said it was going to be a tight schedule because like load-in is at 3, sound check's at 4, and then they have like a little bit of time to go grab something to eat. But it was a fun show. I'm really, really glad I went. Looking forward to more shows coming up in the future now that things are opening up again. So anyway, that's my concert review, and we'll talk to you later. See ya!